Hi Laura, this is my response finally, long awaited I'm sure. First I want to say in response to your video, before I forget, because I have a lot to say, I buy myself gifts every day and I love it. And two, I think you're wonderful to talk to in real life, and I can say that from having actually done it. And I enjoy making these videos, and I enjoy watching your videos, so make some more, and I'll make you more. Besides that, yes, I did just take a shower. I'm going to work now. I just found out. I'm going in from 4 to midnight today, so I have to make this video hastily. I have got to be ready in 5-10 minutes. Okay. But I wanted to talk about something. I didn't know if I'd made this clear to you in any of the stories prior to this one, but I'm very accident prone, and I don't mean that in a way that, like, I put myself in precarious positions necessarily, but whenever I'm in a car, it seems that there's a higher risk for an accident than would be normally the case, I guess. Because I've been in like 7 car accidents, and if you include like minor ones, that might go up to 9 or double digits or something. And I mean, it's not that bad. You wouldn't think I've totaled so many cars. I've totaled 2 cars, but neither of them were my car. So there's a long list of these things, complicated stories. Let me start at the beginning. The first car I got into an accident with was actually my girlfriend's at the time. It was hers, and we were driving home from picking up some artwork, which was near me, so I was driving the car because I knew the roads better. And this was the only car accident of all of the ones that I'm about to talk about that was actually my fault. This was the only one, and I was trying to go straight through an intersection, and I drove without checking what was coming from my right side in enough time to see that there was a car coming. So I go into the intersection, and it T-bones me, this truck coming around the corner. It slams actually into the passenger side of the car, which is where my girlfriend was sitting, and you know, it hit in such a way between the front and the second row that it was kind of, the car absorbed the impact really, really well, in a way that neither of us were significantly injured. What happened was the truck was driving like 45 miles an hour, I think, because he hit us and we tipped over onto the side. And like that, I don't know why I did that. But yeah, we slid then on the driver's side window off the road, and like probably 100 yards, and my arm actually went through the window and got really cut up. There's an ugly scar that I don't remember if you saw, but either way, we had to climb out of the car. It was horrible. It was really actually the most horrible experience probably in a car in my life, and I've never driven past that intersection, and I've never forgiven myself for wrecking my girlfriend's car at the time. So, but that was horrible. So now that I'm starting with the bad one, and we're gonna go to the more amusing ones now, if I can remember them in chronological order. Let's see. Recently, I had a car accident. This is funny. It's not that funny. I was driving my car here, and I admit it, I just wanted to go to McDonald's to get some French fries or something, but the McDonald's was really only like a half a mile from the house. I probably should have walked, you know. If you're driving to a McDonald's half a mile away, like, what are you really doing? I mean, the guilt is just too much. It's too much for me. But I did it anyway, and I was trying to get there, and I don't know, maybe there was some message that was trying to be sent to me. So a kid, literally a kid, driving on the opposite side of the road from me, takes a left into me. So I which of course he should have yielded, but he just slammed into me. It's kind of funny, like, he saw me and he was like, oh, I have to get to him. And either way, it messed up my car quite a bit, and I was mad, because the impact, he was driving so fast, he hit me, slid past me, and then into the median. So I get out of the car and I'm like, what's going on? Why would you do this to me? And this 15 or 16-year-old Hispanic kid gets out of the driver's seat, and then his two friends, who couldn't have been older than him, climb out of the car, and they're like, why'd you take so long to drive through that intersection, man? I had no idea what to do, so I said, how old are you? You know, they didn't give me an answer. No license, no insurance. So I demanded he call his dad, and his dad came, and it was an ugly scene. There were some other circumstances at work that actually made that a much more complicated evening that I am not going to disclose on a YouTube video. Sorry. But I had a rental car because the damage was so significant. They gave me a Malibu. I was riding in style. It was blue, and it was horrible inside. It was like shit brown and then like poo brown underneath, complementary colors. And I'm driving to work, and I get a call, and it's like, hello, your car is ready. Derek, the Ultima, they fixed it up, and it's great. Hold on, I'm going to work right now. Let me pick it up tomorrow. Hang up. Okay. Oh my God! Somebody sideswiped me. It literally happened like that. So I'm driving in the city, and it was slick. You know, there was a lot of rain, and somebody just all of a sudden tried to careen out of the way, and just took a chunk out of me. It's actually amazing it wasn't a bigger accident, because it was, you know, a commute situation. But oh well. That all worked out. I had to pay no money out of pocket, and I actually got an injury settlement out of this, because my shoulder really hurts. I'm very serious. Actually, it does hurt, but that doesn't matter now, because everything's better. I have my car back, and, you know, normality is returned. But I'm remembering now there was another accident. I was driving into the city to go on a date, believe it or not. I know. Somebody agreed to go out with me. But I'm driving. It's St. Patrick's Day, and I'm sort of trying to meet somebody at the Brewer's Art, which is a great, awesome bar in Baltimore. The only problem is that the bartenders are all assholes. It's a requirement of the position, I think. I mean, whatever. That's what they do. But anyway, I'm driving into the city, and there's debauchery in the streets. People are walking around, like falling over, sitting down, doing whatever. So I'm slowing. You know, I slow down. It's the middle of the street. Somebody rear ends me, you know, slams into my bumper, and I actually like hit my head on the steering wheel. It was like so sudden. You know, I don't want to dramatize it for fear of injuring myself, as I am accident prone. But they actually went into reverse and then turned and fled. So it was a hit and run. I mean, it was funny, or at least that's what the people on the street thought, because I got out of my car because I was mad, you know, looking to blame and, you know, hit somebody or something. I don't know. I was in a huff. I was already very anxious that night. And everybody on the street was laughing. It was St. Patrick's Day, and I guess they just saw this car accident, one person running out, and then this white boy jumping out of the car. Because I'll be honest, it was not a diverse scene, but either way, everybody was laughing, and I was mad, so I punched my car. I actually caused more damage to my car. There was no damage at all. The person who rear-ended me didn't really do anything. Maybe a crack in the bumper. And I caused this big dent in the quarter panel with my rage. Anyway, I ended up going to the bar and drinking way too fast because I was nervous. And then, like, this is a whole other story in general, but I met this woman, we talked, I ended up talking to her friends more, and we were hanging out. We were going to go to this party on Hopkins campus. We jumped in the car. Well, we didn't. We go outside. She hails a cab, and it's the 5 of us. And 4 of them jump in the car, and they slam the door in the taxi cab and then just fire off. and I was confused. So I went back into the bar, then came out again, sat in my car, and threw up maybe 5 times. So that was the end of my night. But another car accident. I was driving. I was driving with a friend and another friend. That's 4 of us, and we were going to a poker game in Silver Spring, which is south of where I live. It's close to DC, actually. And they were like, "Derek, you know these roads better. What a mistake this person's already making. What are they thinking? But Derek, you know these roads. You should drive." So I'm like, "Yeah, no problem. Let's get in the car. It's raining, but whatever. That X factor doesn't matter when Derek's behind the wheel." So we're driving down. It's a little bit slick. I stop at a stoplight, slide a little bit towards the end, but it's like, hey, we're okay. And then I check the rear view mirror and I just see headlights. And this person must have been going maybe still 40 or 45. I don't think they hit their brakes, but they slammed into the back of us. All the windows explode, going like out. The only exception was the windshield, which just cracked up. But we were fired into the intersection. Fortunately, we missed other cars, but and everybody was safe. It was nice. Nothing bad happened. The other person was fine. It looked like no one's health was put in jeopardy. But me and the 2 other guys, we ended up driving back down there anyway and playing in the poker game. The kid who owned the car, I totaled the car, but the kid owned the car, so his car was gone. Well, he didn't want to come out and play. But it's not a sad story. He's fine. He's doing great. He's in Atlanta now. But yeah, those are my accident stories. I am accident prone, and there are more, and I'm not going to talk about them because I'm saying that it's already a 12-minute video, so this is already going to take forever to upload. Well, I'll talk to you soon, Laura. Jail weddings, I love. Dante versus Zombies, I enjoy very much. Guided by Voices, very much. Awesome. And I'm forgetting some of their other names, but these are the ones I'm remembering off the top of my head. Really, really, really like it. Thank you for recommending those, and you should recommend more music because I admire your taste. And make me another video, alright? Don't take so long this time.